Hi class, this is Professor Forsythe, and I want to just walk you through how to navigate your online course in Blackboard. So announcements is where you're going to see my weekly announcements letting you know what's due for that week, what to expect, any changes. And now let's look at important class info. This is where you'll find your syllabus for the class. You'll find the course calendar with your due dates. You'll also have steps on how to add your Atlas email to your mobile device, the testing center information, and then in the event that you need to do an off-campus, basically take a test not at a Valencia testing center, you need to submit this form well in advance in order to do that. Now, all of your course content is under learning modules. So if you're working on anything in Chapter A, you can click here and then you'll see that I have notes and resource videos that you may print and watch if you choose to. You don't have to, but I have this here for you to use if need be. If we go back to Chapter A, I also have the video solutions to every practice problem in your textbook. And so you can see that here. So if you click on a video solution, you will actually see that problem worked out. Okay? It'll actually work out the problem for you. Okay. Now if we go back to our learning module, then we have our homework assignments. So here, this is where you're going to do your homework assignments, and you'll just click here and it'll take you directly to your homework assignment. Okay, it'll look like this. Let's go back. Now your quizzes are also here. So let's say you're going to do a Chapter A point 1 quiz. You'll click here and you can take your quiz, one of your unlimited attempts. You can do that right here. Now you want to pay attention to your course schedule. Okay, so let's look back at that. So if I scroll down here, okay, so for week one graded assignments are due Monday, January 16th at 11:59 p.m. And what are those graded assignments? They're right here. So you need to do your iMathAS homework, sections A1, A2, 1.1, and 1.2, and your Blackboard quizzes, section A1, A2, 1.1, and 1.2. And that content can be found in your textbook here, A1, A2, 1.1, and 1.2. So depending on what you need will determine how much you need to view or use. So if you can just use the textbook to get the information that you need, you can do that. If you need to use a textbook and also perhaps the additional videos that go along with those topics, and maybe write down some notes, you can do that here. Maybe you just need to, look at the book, practice the problems, but you want to watch the video solutions to see how to solve the problems. You can do that here. So you have a wide range of resources at your disposal here in the course. And so you can do your homework assignments unlimited until the due date, and you can do your quizzes unlimited until the due date. And so that's pretty much how you work through the course. And of course, when it's time to take your test, you would click here in the testing center and then they would sign you in. There's also reviews here that you would access here. So when you're ready to start reviewing for your test, you can go ahead and do that by clicking here. We also have a paper study guide that you can click on and do that here. We also have the solutions for the study guide worked out in a video here. So there's a wide range of resources, but like I said, if you want to know what you need to do each week, I'll send weekly announcements explaining that, but you can always go back to your course schedule, which is in your syllabus, and that will tell you what is due. So for week 2, Everything under week 2 is due. So your homework and Blackboard quizzes in sections 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 are all due at the end of week 2 by midnight. Okay, so I hope that clears up any confusion that you guys may be having. Please feel free to continue emailing me if you have any questions at all. Something else I want to show you is that here under Student Resources, we have a discussion board, so you can actually post questions that you want myself or your classmates to answer or have discussions on here. So you can view these at any time and post at any time. I also have some graphing calculator videos that may be helpful for you to help you learn how to use the graphing calculator. Of course, we have the Math Depot here at Osceola campus for tutoring help, but we also have Smart Thinking, which is 24/7 online tutoring for free through the college. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to where you can actually access free online 24-hour tutoring. Okay? And so you would click through here and it would take you and sign you up with a tutor based on your topic. So I'm just kind of clicking through, and so it'll find someone for you and it'll be a live tutor there waiting for you. So I just wanted to kind of show you more of your resources that you have available. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me, call me, and I'll be sure and answer your questions. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.